insane. There's Iowa
Hi, it's Mike here. Sitting at home watching videos on the self-balancing scooter. Well, I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot, I've watched a lot, and I bought one. Now mine, I ordered the cool reel. Unfortunately, the generic Smart Balance came, but I'll tell you what, out of all the videos I've seen, we're about to make one. So I live in San Diego. My neighborhood consists of gnarly hills and just a cool little ride. So let's see what this thing's got. We see the kids in the living room doing the twirly twirls and the guys in the driveway hitting no bumps and no hills. But I'll tell you what, let's start from start to finish. And starting point's going to be a Corvette. Ending point's going to be a Corvette. So let's take a little ride in San Diego, people. And not only are we going to take a little ride, we're going to do it barefoot.
Yeah, it comes in a box and then a box under that. We'll just Photoshop whatever.
So impressed with this thing. Had it 3 days. Probably put about 6 solid hours on it. And you'll see the neighborhood. I'm about to try the biggest hill yet. But I kind of feel comfortable doing bumps now and street stuff. Because it's one thing riding it in the house and getting crazy and going fast and wiping out, but when you're on a street, you're on a street. So as you can see, I've decked mine out a little bit, and it's taken a beating the last 2 days. Luckily, I'm still fairly young and know how to jump off properly, because that's the real deal. And I'll tell you what, the one thing I haven't not heard mentioned on YouTube when it comes to these new scooter type dealies is how to get on it. The easiest way to get on this thing is honestly just sit down, relax, don't think about it too much, don't put a whole lot of pressure on the foot pads, get comfortable, because it's all about how your feet are positioned and also how upright you are, your torso, balance, but it's not as deep as you need to think it is, because if you overthink it, you're just going to wipe out and bust your ass. It's the first day everybody's going to do it. So I'll tell you what, let's get started. Let's carry this thing downstairs. We'll start from the vet. We'll take a huge hill that we have not seen yet on video, and we'll see if we can make it back up it and make it home with no wipeouts and a very safe trip, because you always got to look both ways, always mind your P's and Q's, and always mind your surroundings. So let's see what this bad boy's got. Weight-wise, yeah, I recommend a backpack type carrying case, to where you put it in, zip it up, and pretty much carry it on you like you would, you know, like go to school. It's heavy, very heavy and very sturdy. Like I said, look at that. It takes a beating though, solid. And you'll see how the neighborhood is. It's pretty rough and tumble. Okay, let's get out there and do this.
Because my tracking number wasn't working, so I contacted them. They told me they couldn't do anything about it because they weren't the seller. So, this was, and one more thing, random. I had no idea
on top of taking the gnarliest hills ever, we're gonna do it barefoot, no shoes. Let's see what this bad boy's got. You know you can't ride it up and down stairs. Yeah, maybe some people could. Always try to take care of it. If you take care of something, something most likely will take care of you in return. Okay. So we're dealing with okay, we'll call this one the drive for Friars because we're headed towards Friar Road where the Chargers and Padres play. Let's do this. Actually, the Pods are at Petco now, downtown. Okay, you ready to go for a ride? Speaking of, that's mine. Let's do this. Let's check out what this thing's really got. Forget the living room stuff. I was talking about hills. Look at this bad boy. All the way down to Friars. So always stop for traffic, look both ways. Most important. Now I'm a grown man, no helmet and barefoot, but you kids better wear a helmet in all your pads before you attempt this. We'll start with just a nice little, see even there. Recoup here. Always mind what's coming. Okay. Back on, stabilize. Let's hit this hill. I love how you can just. Okay, let's see what this thing's got. Because we got some heavy artillery coming up. Okay, and go fast? I wouldn't recommend it. Just go comfortable speed like now. Look at this guy coming. We won't match him, but that's just how it rolls. Okay, this is one I have not done yet. Like I said, I have not seen anybody attempt like kills with these things. My hill's pretty gnarly too. It's no joke, and you can stop on a dime.